Hey guys, it's Abhimanyuxx, and what you are watching will be two different games. One is they are both from the new patch and new playlist, and one is All for Nothing, and the second one would be Gun Game. But I just want to talk about a little bit about the new patch and the DLC that just came out yesterday. But I will warn in the beginning, I think there are some good things with this DLC, but I think in general it sucks, so I'll be complaining more or less. So if you don't like it, you don't have to watch this video. And the first thing that I think is very bad, and some people were talking about this before the DLC before it came out, and I actually didn't believe that this would really happen, but it does seem that the matchmaking since the last DLC is even worse. Because you have so many more playlists now, the new playlist for those who bought the new maps, and for all these new game modes that are available, it actually seems to be a lot harder to get a good game with a good connection than it was, which even before this last patch, the matchmaking system was actually quite broken. And let me just give you an example. The game, when I don't want to play a first-person shooter game, I'm playing a little bit of League of Legends. I don't know how many of you know what League of Legends is, but the point I was trying to make is that I played about 40 matches in League of Legends, and I have never got a game where I have less than 80 ping. In Call of Duty, I always seem to get like games with over 100 pings, sometimes even over 200 pings, which basically means I'm playing on a 2 bar sometimes, very often on 3 bars, and only now and then on a 4 bar, which doesn't make no sense. And now after this latest patch, it's gotten even worse. I actually didn't buy the DLC, but I have Premium Elite on the Xbox, so I have played on all these maps, so I know the maps. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy the DLC, but probably not. The problem is that it is a little bit too late in the game. It's also, when it comes to the maps, I can already tell you Liberation and Overwatch are horrible maps. Piazza is an okay map. Most people say that Black Box is an okay map, but I actually think for this game that Black Box is a great map. So many maps are so closed maps in this game, but that is like a very open map. It's a nice change of pace, and I do like Black Box. And I also want to talk a little bit about the new playlist. You have a free-for-all gunplay, or how is it called, and it has One in a Chamber. I think One in a Chamber is a decent game, and they added a special skill streak from the it's something that it wasn't in Black Box. I think this makes game even more fun, and I like that. I think Gun Game is a really fun game. I enjoyed Gun Game a lot in Black Ops. However, because it's basically, that means it is a free-for-all game with 10 players, you will be able to see how messed up spawns in this game are. You can already see in this game, like just a little bit before I spawned, and there were already 2 guys in front of me, And if that happens on a map like Dome, I can understand, it's a very small map. But when that happens on a map like Interchange, and it will happen also on a map like Village, I just don't understand how can the spawns be so bad in this game. And then there is a game called All or Nothing. I think that game is actually really good. I think that is a genius idea for a game, but I'm still not going to play it. And the problem with that game is that it's a lot based on knifing. Yeah, you also have a throwing knife, and when you get a kill, you get a scavenger, and then you can also shoot. But it's a mainly game where you knife. And when it comes to a knifing, there is nothing so connection based on knifing. When there are 2 people running one to each other, and they are already both prepared to knife, 90% of the time the guy with the better connection will win. And when you put a game type like that is so connection based on a game like this, and Modern Warfare 3 is without a doubt the worst connection ever seen in Call of Duty. And these two things just don't go together. But I would like to see that type of game come back in Black Ops 2, but I don't see me playing it in this game. Just all in all, you can hear I'm kind of disappointed with this last patch. I think it will hurt the game more than it will help. But anyway, that's just my opinion. Sorry guys, the video is coming to an end, and see ya guys.